Believe me, if we hear an explosion in London, we have here in Tel Aviv, we have a curfew here.
Priča o nasilju doseljenika u Hebronu je neispričana priča. Većina medija u svojim izvještajima, uključujući i izraelske medije, to ne objavljuje zbog neprijateljstva doseljenika prema njima. Grad Hebron gubi stanovnike alarmantnom brzinom, posebno u starom gradu. Dok hodate ulicama Hebrona, pomislili biste da hodate gradom duhova. Prije invazije doseljenika, grad je bio glavna turistička atrakcija zbog svoje svetosti za Jevreje, kršćane i muslimane. Grad se sada suočava sa organiziranim procesom koji ima za cilj otjerati Palestince iz njihovih domova.
Sitting on a post on the roof and hearing drilling from under of you inside the settlers' houses, and you call on the radio, you call the patrol and you say, I hear drills under me, please check what it is. And the patrol comes in the middle of the night and he found a settler that decided to expand his living room. So he drilled into the wall. He broke into a Palestinian shop. We have the same wall. He threw everything that was in the shop to the street. He locked the doors. And now he has a bigger house. No one is arresting him. No one is stopping them. The police in Hebron is afraid from the settlers.
It's frightening. I mean, it's really frightening to live here when your neighbors want you gone. They want your land, they want your home, and they're willing to intimidate and to threaten until they get their way. And the army and the police, the Israeli security apparatus that is here is primarily mandated to protect them.
They're armed, they're violent, there's been years and years of absolutely unrestrained settler violence. A settler can kill a Palestinian with impunity, with no fear whatsoever of ever being tried or brought to court or anything. And I've witnessed this with my own eyes. Settlers can go, and I've witnessed this as well, into Palestinian houses and take over the houses, or come in and burn the house down, with the police all around.
How can you do to other people what was done to you people, just 60 years ago? I visited South Africa recently, and I spoke to black people who still remember the apartheid. This is the South African apartheid. This is Rhodesia. Actually, the Palestinians, in the best case, are transparent. They don't see them. They don't exist.
Posljednje poglavlje izraelske politike, a posebno ono premijera Ariela Šarona, začetnika pokreta za naseljavanje, je u posljednjoj fazi stvaranja činjenica na terenu i uobličavanja budućnosti palestinske države. U junu 2002. godine Izrael je odlučio da opkoli zapadnu obalu, uključujući i istočni Jerusalim. Zidom ili ogradom, zavisi koga pitate. Međunarodni sud pravde ga zove zidom. U nekim područjima to je betonski zid visine 25 metara, dok je u drugim ograda koju okružuju bodljikava žica, jarak, putevi za patrolu i video nadzor. Palestinci ga zovu zidom apartheida, a Izraelci sigurnosna ograda.
You can't explain the major elements of the occupation by security. You can't explain 200 settlements by security. Israel did not go out and build Ma'ale Adunim for security reasons. And they never claimed to. You can't explain the highway system. You can't explain the policy of house demolitions. You can't explain land expropriation. You can't explain really the closure, the way it's done, because most of the closure is internal, within the West Bank and within Gaza, not between them and Israel. And you can't explain the route of the wall by security. Security simply does not explain these things. Something else is going on.
Just look at the route of the wall and the picture definitely will become clearer. The border between Palestine and Israel, between the Palestinian territories and the Israeli territories, is 315 kilometers long. Meanwhile, the route of the wall is 670 kilometers. Definitely it is more than double the length. Why?
Distrikt Kalkilija je dom za oko 100.000 Palestinaca sa najplodnijom poljoprivrednom zemljom na zapadnoj obali. Međutim, Kalkiliju su opasali zidom da bi Izraelci mogli dodati svoja naselja oko distrikta. Pogledajte šta se desilo sa gradom i okolnim selima, kako su ugušena i odsječena jedna od drugih. Palestinci su od Palestinaca odvojeni kavezima od zidova i ograda. Odvojeni su od sredstava za život, imanja. Farmeri Kalkilije su postali fukari.
هذا الجدار برك من نص الارض قسم الارض قسمين وكلع كل زيتون وخرب الارض كلها.
الزيتون لما هم يقصوا فيه حامل والأولاد تحت في الشجرة ويعيطوا وإحنا نكون إن شاء الله ولا هذا رزقتنا ما لناش إشي يعني هناك إلا هالقطعة.
אני אתן לך ברות, תזהר دتولي يابا دتولي يابا يلا زيكون زيكينا مش ليش تعال اشتغل زيكون ليش زيكون جنبي
An olive tree takes between 7 to 10 years to bear a fruit. And the Israeli bulldozers uproot it and steal it in a minute. The tree for us as Palestinians is alive. We will keep planting and we will keep on living.
Zid se svakako ne zaustavlja u Kalkiliji. Njegova ruta se proteže 22 km duboko u zapadnu obalu, okružujući i pripajajući blok naselja Arijal. Blok naselja Arijal dijeli zapadnu obalu na gotovo 2 dijela. Formira male enklave izoliranih palestinskih zajednica i uništava svaku šansu za buduću susjednu palestinsku državu. Zid nastavlja svoju putanju okružujući i pripajajući još naselja, otimajući još više palestinske zemlje i uništavajući mnoge poljoprivredne zajednice na svom putu. Stotine hiljada maslinovih stabala je počupano. 35.000 metara sistema za navodnjavanje je uništeno. Više od 40 izvora vode je izgubljeno. Na tom putu bila su mnoga stabla, mnogi domovi, mnoga poljoprivredna dobra. Mnogi ljudi i svako od njih ima svoju priču. Priča o Zidu je duga i bolna i nastavlja se do grada kojeg je Zid najviše razorio, Jerusalema i njegovog blizanca Betlehema. Nakon završetka zida u Jerusalemu, 10.000 Palestinaca su odsječeni od grada i sredstava za život. Tako je Izrael uspio da izmijeni demografsku sliku svetog grada.
It's heartbreaking what's happening in Jerusalem. You know, at the beginning of this year, it took us months to figure out how to send thousands of children to their schools and teachers to their classes. The walls zigzag in and around Jerusalem, Jews in and Palestinians out. Mothers unable to reach hospitals to deliver their babies, children unable to reach their schools, Muslims and Christians unable to reach their holy places to worship. It is a war against our existence that Israel is waging. Settlements and the wall are the tools to achieve their obsession of Judaizing the place.
Israel is using its settlements to fragment the Palestinian presence in Jerusalem, to destroy East Jerusalem as a coherent urban and economic entity, and in that way to destroy the economic heart of any Palestinian state. It's like an onion. You have concentric circles of settlements. You have huge settlement cities. You have more Israelis living today in Palestinian East Jerusalem in settlements than you have Palestinians. And here is where Jerusalem is really the heart of the struggle, in a sense. Because without Jerusalem, you don't have a viable Palestinian state. And without the settlements around Jerusalem, Israel can't really control the entire area that it wants to control forever. So Jerusalem is really the key.
I wonder what Jesus would say if he sees his town as a ghetto behind walls and gates, oppressing people, taking their land and depriving them of their dignity will never bring security to anybody. If I have anything to say to our neighbors and to the Jewish people, please do come back to your senses. Think of justice. Justice is not a foreign concept for Jews or for Judaism. Let my people free.
Zid zmijolikov juga oko Betlehema, okružujući i pripajajući ogroman blok naselja Gošet Cion i druga razbacana naselja duž granice, zelene linije. Po završetku zida, Izrael će uspjeti u pripajanju više od 80% svojih doseljenika i njihovih naselja. Od 1947. Palestinci su u bolu gledali godinu za godinom cijepanje, okupaciju i otimanje svojih posjeda i domovine. San o slobodi i domovini je iluzija, više nego ikada do sada. Naselja i njihovi glavni projektanti otimaju zemlju i iz dana u dan